I've been coaching a lot of years, and not in just this position as far as quarterback, but I think any talented player that I've ever been around. And Ryan is probably the most talented young man I've ever been around, because he's just not a good football player. He's just a good athlete in whatever he does, but he takes his skills out on the football field and makes things happen. And he's a complete player as far as I'm concerned. He's tall, he can see, he can throw, he can run, he can do all those things. And I think as much as anything else, Ryan is almost like he knows me well enough, and he can almost call the next play that I'm going to suggest to him out there on the field. And it's like having another coach on the field. And when your quarterback is able to do that, it really makes a difference, because he is more or less the field general when we're out on the field. And it's like having another coach out there. So I don't know that I'll ever have the opportunity to coach another guy like Ryan, not necessarily as a quarterback, but just someone of his caliber ever again. I just feel very blessed to have this opportunity. I think that is a lot of the reason that he chose to come to Kentucky, just because of the tutoring he's going to get from Coach Sanders. I know Coach Sanders has worked with 4 prominent names, one in particular who's gone on to big-time NFL career, and I think Ryan wants to have that opportunity and be coached by someone who can get him there. You know, we're just a straight shotgun offense. We don't get under the center a whole lot. We don't run a whole lot of pro style. But what we do, I think, gives Ryan a chance to make some plays and to do some things that maybe typically we couldn't do otherwise, because we don't have to have just necessarily a real strong offensive line up front to be able to protect. We can take some guys that are, maybe even average, and when you got good ones, that makes it even better, obviously. But I think what we're in is giving him an opportunity to kind of showcase his talent a little bit, and he's not just a good throwing quarterback. He can take the ball and run with it too when he needs to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what schools, whatever classification, where they are located in the country. It really doesn't matter. When it really boils down to it, at least not with Ryan anyway. He told me from the very beginning, he and his dad did too, it's where he has the right feel and where the fit seems the most natural. And if you'd have told me that, he was going to wind up in Kentucky when we first started this, I'd have said, you're probably mistaken. But, I think the fact of the matter is Kentucky's got a good, solid program. Maybe they're not competing for a national championship every year, but I think they're definitely got some great things going. They've had some very, 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 very good seasons the last 2 and 3 years, and I think Coach Brooks has done a super job, as well as the rest of the staff there. And I think that's as intriguing probably to Ryan as much as anything else, because it's a chance to come in and be a part of something that's already in place. It's got a solid program going, but I think hopefully helping to make the transition to the next level as far as competing. I think that's huge, and I can't really express enough to you how excited Ryan is about coming up there. And I don't think the fans are going to be disappointed. I don't think the coaches will be disappointed. I think they're going to get as good a kid as they are a player, because that's the other side of Ryan. He's such a tremendous individual, just a human individual, and I just see that becoming stronger and getting better, on a day-to-day basis as soon as he steps foot there.